What a delight this has been for me this morning. I think I've said this before. I'm not really a preacher. I'm really a song leader wannabe, but not too often I get to do this. And I've been reminded in all of this of some of the reasons why we do what we do. We've already looked at this in our sermon series in Corinthians, that the reason we come together and do all of this is not just to worship God, but also to build one another up and also to encourage one another. And some of what we do to encourage one another is we sing together. We sing songs to God together, and we sing songs that are directed at one another. We read scriptures to remind us of God's message for us. And this morning we have been reminded that Jesus is our firm foundation, and there is no other foundation that we can depend on other than Jesus. And we've been reminded that there are times when we long for Him, just like the deer longs for water, just like we long for water in a dry and weary land. And it's not as if God is out there somewhere and we can't ever find Him. You know, sometimes there are some things that are really good, and you just want more and more of it. And you keep getting more and more of it, and you want more and more of it. And it's a good thing. It's kind of like your relationship with your spouse. We enjoy time together, and I always want more, but it's not because I don't have it. And so that's the way it is with God, but even on a higher level. We've been reminded of the cross and how Jesus came from heaven to earth and died on the cross and provided a way for us to be reunited with God. We've been reminded, just as a song that we just sang a moment ago, that He is well and alive today. And because of that, no matter what happens, it's as if we are in the eye of the storm. There's a storm raging all around us. And peace comes not because there's no storm, but peace becomes because we are surrounded by our God. We're surrounded by our Savior who sees us through everything that comes our way. And that's why we seek first His kingdom and everything else. He'll take care of everything else. We seek first His reign, His rule, faithfulness to Him in our lives. And after all of that, we want to let His light shine through us. And that's going to be the last song that we sing this morning. And I want you to really pay attention to what we're saying in this song. And so if we can go ahead and get the next slide up, and we'll go ahead and end with this song this morning. Let's go ahead and stand as we sing this song.